Hey everybody, it's Ryan here from UK Games Expo 2019. I'm joined by Paul from Czech Games Edition. How are you doing, Paul?
I'm doing good. It's day one, so I've still got my voice just about.
That's it. I'm trying to get all the interviews done before Saturday because my voice is going to be done tomorrow. What are you showing off at the convention today, Paul?
So we have a fairly large booth here. We're showing our games, not just that are coming out this year, but we're showing games from last year and the year before and some of our popular titles.
It's an illustrious history with Czech Games Edition. It's lovely to see.
Yeah, but the two big games that we got this year, one of them is Letter Jam, which is a cooperative word game. It's 2 to 6 players, takes about 45 minutes to play, suitable for families, but it's also clever and interesting that real gamers, if I can use that phrase, hardcore gamers like myself, will really enjoy playing it as well.
My colleague Ben was talking about Letter Jam. He's like, I gotta see it. So can you tell us a little bit about how it plays?
Yeah, so Letter Jam is a game where each player will have a word that they won't know what that word is, and they're trying to work out what that word is. So each player will have their own word, and over the course of the game, we will be using clues to try and help the other players work out what their letters are one by one.
Okay.
So for example, somebody might decide to spell a word, and then you will use numbered chips to place in front of the letters to spell that word out.
Oh, okay.
So I might be the first letter of that word, and they might give me a number 1 chip.
Okay.
And then they'll give you the number 2 chip, and then they'll give that player over there the number 3 and the 4 chip. So we're like, So we've all got a little bit of information, and we're all trying to work out what our letter is. And then if you work out what your letter is, you can lock it in, put it face down, go on to the next one, and gradually over the course of the game, you'll try to work out what your letters are.
Fantastic.
And then at the end of the game, you're like, does that make a word or not? And then you try and work out what your word is.
Fantastic. It sounds to me like Hanabi meets Cluedo for a word game.
Yes. There is a definite deduction element in it, because as I say, you can see all of the information except for your own letter.
Perfect.
So you're trying to be able to work out what it is.
Fantastic. And when can we expect Letter Jam to come out?
Letter Jam will be released at Gen Con this year, so it will be available in the UK in shops probably October time.
Cool. Okay. I'm just for my own mind for when I'm going to get it. What else are you demoing today? Sanctum?
Sanctum is our big box game for this year. That will be released at Essen.
Okay.
What you see here is a prototype. So all of the artwork that you see here, all of the pieces, the miniatures are from Zombicide. The box is finished, right? So if you see the box cover, that's the only thing here which is actually finished. A lot of people have looked at the front cover of the box and said that looks very much like Diablo. And then when they play the game, they say, this feels like Diablo the board. So I'm not going to say it's Diablo the board game.
I can say it's Diablo the board game. It looks like Diablo the board game. That's fantastic. So
this is not a cooperative game.
Wonderful, okay.
Although the heroes are going through the act, fighting monsters, and there'll be a big boss at the end which they're trying to defeat, it's whoever does the most damage to the boss who will win the game.
Yes.
So there's no take that element in the game. You're not stitching the other players.
I like that,
But it is a competitive game.
Okay.
So you'll be doing all of the classic Diablo stuff. You'll be fighting loads of monsters, they'll be dropping loot, you'll be upgrading your character. The inventory management system is the best part of the game, the character customization. Plays in about 90 minutes.
Brilliant.
Players will be taking relatively short turns, so it plays through quite speedy.
Fantastic.
And it's got that hack and slash kill monsters, but with a sort of clever way that the skills unlock.
Okay, fantastic. Paul, thank you very much for showing these games off. We ask this of companies every time we come to UK Games Expo or Gen Con or Essen. Would you like to give a game away to our lovely, lovely audience?
Yes, so we can't give a copy of the new games away because they're not out yet. But I'm going to give you a copy of Pictomania, which is another word game. It's a word drawing game. It's Pictionary, but done correctly.
Fantastic.
The second edition of that came out last year, and it's another game that's suitable for families, a lot of fun at Christmas, things like that.
Fantastic.
So yes, we can give you a copy of that, definitely.
Thank you so much, Paul. If you're looking for a copy of Pictomania, comment underneath this video, and please do come and see Czech Games Edition. They're doing some awesome things with Sanctum and Letter Jam. Paul, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
All right, we'll pick it up in the next video, guys. See you again later.